Cars have been rolling computers for quite a while now. What are consumers asking for today that they didn't used to ask for?
Well, I think it's all about experiences. And with technology today in the consumer electronics business, people are having all kinds of new experiences with their cell phones and the media players and their iPads and all the rest. And they want to take those kinds of experiences and bring them into the vehicle.
And so the system that's in Ford vehicles, Ford, Lincoln, and Mercury vehicles, is the sync system.
That's correct.
And voice recognition is really at the heart of it, it seems to me. How are you finding people responding to that when they get into the car and have to learn about it?
Well, it's different for everyone. Some are very comfortable talking to their car.
Right.
Some takes a while to get used to. Some are a little nervous about it and so on. Imagine having a telephone list in your address book with 500 entries, or 500 of your friends or acquaintances or business partners, and you want to choose one to make a call. Imagine how you would do that. And voice recognition is a very easy way to just say, call John at work, and bring it up without having to touch your device and so on. So once they experience that, they realize they're able to do things that they normally would be very distracting and very difficult to do in a car. Right. So it's kind of an enabling experience for them.
Right. Part of your job also is keeping the infotech in the car up to the standard that consumers are used to in their other devices. And as you've said, the infotech in the other devices kind of sets the standard. It moves ahead at a very fast pace. Now, in voice recognition, I guess that Siri in the new Apple iPhone is the new standard. What do you take away from that?
We have to stay on top of what's going on in the consumer electronics business, because that's setting the tone for the experiences customers will want to bring into their vehicles. So when it comes to Apple and Siri and the ability to talk to the cloud through your phone and have it search for things, I think that represents an experience that people are eventually going to want to see in their vehicles, and so we're planning on how to do that. Now, the way we plan to do that is we're not going to replace them with our own version of it. We're going to make Siri work with Ford Sync. We said, hey, it's better to work with those devices, let the people bring them into the vehicle, and then use what we have in the vehicle, what's built into the vehicle, to interface with those devices. And as technology changes, we ride along with those technology changes. And on top of that, those services that they purchase and subscribe to over the phone are the same ones they use in their vehicle. They don't have to purchase a separate plan for their vehicle that they only use when they're in their vehicle.
Right. Now, you still face a challenge because cars, being pretty high-quality things today, last a long time. Right? I guess the average person keeps one for 6 years. Some of us keep them longer than that. How do you deal with that, knowing that 6 or 8 or 10 years from now, consumer infotech will be completely different from what it is today?
Well, Sync and MyFord Touch were designed as platforms, right. Much the same way as a PC or a laptop is designed today. And through the use of software, we can upgrade the software in the vehicle, improve the compatibility, and offer new features without having to change the hardware. And it's actually just kind of a new model for the auto industry, but very common in the PC and phone and laptop business.